Hi, this is Tim Kelly from Breakthrough Insurance Group, and welcome to The Big Idea. We've been talking a lot recently about the needs for permanent life insurance and all the reasons to buy permanent life insurance, but today we're going to talk more about why we need to buy some now and the risk to your clients of waiting to buy it later. So a couple of reasons why it is risky to wait. Number one, as you age, your premium is going to go up if you wait. And number two, your health may decline over time to make your cost even more expensive or even make you uninsurable. So there is definitely a risk to waiting to purchase permanent life insurance coverage. So let's take a little bit of a look here at some actual numbers. This is a 45-year-old male, preferred non-smoker rate class, and he's purchasing an IUL product, $250,000 death benefit guaranteed to age 100. And here we have at age 45, his cost is 2401. At age 55, it's 3906. That's a 62% increase in price for waiting the 10 years. And at age 65, it is 6865, which is another 75% increase over the previous 10 years simply for waiting. Now, that's just based on age. That does not include the fact that this person's health may decline over time and he may not be able to get a preferred rate class. If his rate class goes down to a standard plus or a standard, the cost will be even more than this. So there is a definite cost of waiting. Let's look at an actual scenario here for this 45-year-old so that we can see exactly over time what the cost of waiting is in total. So again, we've got the same male, age 45, preferred non-smoker, and he's going to purchase a 20-year term product with the $250,000 death benefit and convert it in year 10. So it's a 20-year term, but he's going to make a decision to convert it in year 10. And the 20-year term product costs $390 per year. And over the 10 years, that's going to cost him $3,900. So at the end of 10 years, he's going to pay the $3,900. And then for the next 40 years, at age 55, he's going to pay the $3,906. So you can see the $3,906 for 40 years is $156,000. So over that 50-year period of time, where he uses term for the first 10 years and then switches to permanent, he waits the 10 years to buy the permanent. He actually does a conversion, so he gets to keep his preferred rate class. The total cost is $160,000. Now, if we look at the other possibility, which is showing him some of these numbers and convincing him that it makes more sense to purchase the permanent life insurance now instead of using term for 10 years. So in the first scenario, he spends 160 grand, but in the new scenario, it only costs him 120,000. He purchases the permanent coverage instead of the term at age 45, and that costs him 2401 a year, as we've already seen, times the 50 years to get him to age 95, same amount of time, and that costs him 120 grand, which saves him $40,000 over his lifetime in life insurance premiums. Now, a couple of things to notice here. Obviously, you're going to have to overcome the fact that he's going to pay 2401 from the beginning instead of 390 for the first 10 years. That's the objection that you'll have to overcome. Now, you do that by showing the cost overall over their lifetime instead of pinching pennies for the next 10 years and using term. So in reality, what you might actually see is that if the total 2,400 doesn't fit into their budget, you may blend some term and permanent. So for this gentleman who has 250,000 of coverage, you may do 100,000 of permanent and 150,000 of term to get this 2,400 down. So you'll see that more often than not in your sales experience. So if you'd like to see more about this sales concept, please contact Tony and Vic here at Big. Uh, Ask them to run you some of these numbers, what it would cost if they wait 10 years, what it would cost if they wait 20 years, and show your clients some of these numbers and walk through this with them to show them how purchasing at least some permanent life insurance makes sense financially and to do it now instead of waiting. Thank you for watching The Big Idea.